hey, I can't run my oval shit anymore, so I'm gonna start getting back into the dirt shit.
Why can't you run your oval stuff?
Because I've got to keep my I rating at a certain area, so until this season starts, so I can run our truck series. But I ran a race with Healy, Farmer, and Silvers Wednesday night, and I ended up winning that race, and it put me above our cap. So I had to go into a race and have a starter issue.
The old fucking. It's over your shoulder there. Is that a sandbag? Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But I sent a message to Alex and Dave in our group chat for the admins, and I'm like, I ran an Xfinity race, and I don't know what happened. My car just wouldn't start when I gridded.
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV, season number 26 of the World of Thunder National Super Late Model Touring Series live at Lucas Oil Speedway. 42 drivers assigned into the pit area tonight. Ethan Johnson right now at the top of the charts with Blake Majules, Colton Zimmer, Stephen Gaines, Chase Barbera, and Zach Jenkins. Look at Logan Rumsey now goes to top of the chart. But welcome to season number 26 with Wotel. A lot of excitement going on this season. 7 races. Drivers get 1 drop week. Also 1 fast repair in the feature race tonight. So we got about 10 seconds left to qualify. And then we will go into heat race action. Take a look at qualifying results. Logan Rumsey with quick time with a 14.084. Ethan Johnson, Blake Majules, Colton Zimmer, Stephen Gaines. Your top 5 here tonight. Heat race number 1. Lining up on the speedway and on the pole tonight. Your fast qualifier. Last time the National Tour hit the track, Logan Rumsey was your champion. He starts off on the pole tonight with Chase Barbera, 2 former champions in the National Super Late Model Touring Series. Row number 2 to the inside is Matthew Selby, and then Justin Brown in the 21. Row number 3 to the inside to 413 is Christopher Bledsoe and Robbie Buchanan Jr. in the 31 machine. Wade Burst in the 98 and Eli Beck in the 22. And round out your field, heat race number 1 is Kevin Brew, one of the two. Logan Rumsey and Chase Barbera on your front row here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway. Lights are going out. We're going green next time by. Pace car in. Off of turn 2, you're going to see a practice stack. The field's in the hands of Logan Rumsey at a 41 machine. 9 drivers. Well, the pace car back on. Not sure what happened there. All right, now the pace car is off. Logan Rumsey and Chase Barbera, row number 1. Matthew Selby and Justin Brown in row number 2. Christopher Bledsoe and Robbie Buchanan Jr., RBJ. Green flag is out. The 41 brings us to the green. Logan Rumsey leads him off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Chase Barbera and Matthew Selby in that 3rd spot. Then you got Justin Brown in the 21 and RBJ in the 31, running in that 5th spot. Top 4 going to the feature. Everybody else to LCQ. Meanwhile, the 41 continues to lead Logan Rumsey. 8 laps to go for Logan Rumsey. Oh, the 23, Chase Barbera makes a little mistake. That allows Matthew Selby to close up momentarily. But look at that. The quick time, last lap of the race was 14.223 by Chase Barbera. Justin Brown into 21, holds on to that last transfer spot in the 21 machine. RBJ currently running in 5th, the last driver on the outside looking in as they come off of turn number 4. 6 laps to go for Logan Rumsey. Chase Barbera in that 2nd spot there still. And just take a look at Chase Barbera trying to chase down to 41 of Logan Rumsey as they come off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway to turn number 1. He closes a little bit on him on the back straightaway. Rumsey continues to lead. Chase Barbera, Robbie Buchanan Jr. now into that 3rd spot. Matthew Selby battling with Justin Brown. That's the battle for a transfer spot. Brown pushes on the exit there. Battle for the last transfer. It's Matthew Selby and Justin Brown. White flag in the air for Logan Rumsey. For the final time into turn number 3. Coming off of turn number 4. Picking up the heat race wins of season number 26. It's Logan Rumsey. Chase Barbera will come home in 2nd. Taking a look at your unofficial results. Logan Rumsey, Chase Barbera, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Matthew Selby. Those 4 transferred to the A main. Justin Brown, Christopher Bledsoe, Kevin Brew, Wade Burris, and Eli Beck all go to LCQ. Starting lineup for heat race number 2 and on the pole, car number 11, it's Ethan Johnson. And to his outside, he's last season's champion. It's the 6'2" of Zach Jenkins. Row number 2 to the inside, another 11 is Cody Nevin. And to his outside, another 05 is Nicholas McDougall. Row number 3 to the inside is the number 13, Aiden Beerline, making a return to Hotel. And Jackson Reichsler to his outside. Then you got Jeremy Parker and Robert Overstreet. Rounding, well, we got one more. Rounding out your field is Alexander Smith into number 9. Another 10 laps to go. For heat race number 2, 10 laps on the board. Ethan Johnson, the champion last year, or last season, season number 25, with the Open Super Late Models. Zach Jenkins to his outside. You got Cody Nevin and Nicholas McDougall. Cody Nevin has 1 win to his Hotel career, coming into Super Late Models back around about 5 seasons ago. Lights are out. We're fixing to go green flag racing as Ethan Johnson will bring the field to the green flag. Green flag is out. We're racing off of turn number 4. Oh, Nelly, we got one. Oh, Parker. Ethan Johnson leading the way. We had some carnage on that last lap, but Ethan Johnson lead the way with Zach Jenkins and Cody Nevin. Aiden Beerline is in the 4th and final transfer spot as Jackson Reichsler looks to the inside of Aiden Beerline. Beerline, they're going to cross each other up. There it goes. Give it to Beerline. Coming to 6 laps to go for Ethan Johnson. Zach Jenkins right there in his hip pocket. Cody Nevin, your top 3 are pulled away from Beerline and Reichsler. Reichsler out of a transfer spot right now as Aiden Beerline Running in the fourth and final transfer spot, Robert Overstreet is out of the race. Alexander Smith started last. He's up to the sixth spot with Nicholas McDougall dropping back in a hurry. And there is Parker, Jeremy Parker in the 40 with some nose damage there. As we're right on board with Zach Jenkins. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Look at a different line. There he goes. Right there. 2 laps to go for Ethan Johnson. You see Jenkins had to get on the binders there a little bit. Coming to the white flag. 1 more to go for Ethan Johnson. Johnson goes high. The 6'2" of Jenkins does a slide job, but Johnson back underneath him into turn number 3 for the final time. Oh my! Chaos there. That was not pretty. As you take a look at the results, Ethan Johnson, Aiden Beerline will come on second, Jackson Reitzler in third, Zach Jenkins in fourth, Nicholas McDougall, Alexander Smith, Cody David, Jeremy Parker, and Robert Overstreet round out your field. Here's your starting lineup for heat race number 3, and on the pole tonight. In the 127 be Blake Majulis. He's a 15-time Wotel champion. And Derek Dryman. Derek Dryman into the 444. Row number 2 to the inside. It'll be the 032. Christopher Joy has 2 wins in the Super Late Model Tour. To his credit, with Nick Baum to his outside. Row number 3 beat Caleb Durgan and Cole Hollenbeck in the 42. The 777, Eric Hudson and Jaden Anderson in the 033, rounding out your field here tonight for heat race number 3. Blake Majulis taking some time off and back here with us in the Wotel National Touring Series. In that 127 machine. Majulis A Speed Shop, car number 127. Derek Dryman, one of the original drivers at Wotel when it first started. I believe he started season number 2 or 3. Him and his brother. Lights are out. Pace car is in. Another 10 laps. Another 4 drivers making it to the show. Green flag is out. We're racing for heat race number 3. Majulis lead the way off of turn number 2. Being Christopher Joy in second. Caleb Durgan in that 3rd spot. Derek Dryman and Durgan make contact. They keep it going. Give Dryman 3rd. Jaden Anderson in that 4th spot, the final transfer spot. I can tell you right now, Caleb Durgan's not going to be happy camper off of that contact between him and Derek Dryman. Meanwhile, Blake Majulis leads the way here in heat race number 3 with Christopher Joy into 32 right in his hip pocket. Blake Majulis sets the quick time of the race of the 14.697. Derek Dryman and Anderson battling side by side momentarily for that 3rd spot. Give it to Jaden Anderson for the 3rd. Derek Dryman falls back to 4th. Kyle Hollenbeck in that 5th spot. On the outside looking in with Eric Hudson, Nick Baum, and Caleb Durgan rounding out your field. Meanwhile, your top 2 are just pulled away here. Christopher Joy Ryan Handsome in that second spot right now as we look on board with Joy following the 127 of Blake Majulis. Majulis run the middle line. He'll use the slider line on the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Joy in his hip pocket. 3 laps to go. There's Jaden Anderson in that third spot. And Derek Dryman in fourth. There's Kyle Hollenbeck in the fifth spot there. Two laps to go. Actually coming to the white flag this time is Blake Majulis in the 127. Into turn number 3. Coming out turn number 4. Picking up race number 3 win. It's going to be Blake Majulis, Christopher Joy, Jaden Anderson, and Derek Dryman round out your top 4. As we take a look at your results, Blake Majulis, Christopher Joy, Jaden Anderson, Derek Dryman, Kyle Hollenbeck, Nick Baum, Caleb Durgan, and Eric Hudson round out your field. Heat race number 4. Starting lineup looks like this on the poles. Colton Zimmer, the 20. Majulis C Speed Shot. With the 00, Kendall Tucker. Row number 2 to the inside will be the 27 of Brady Thompson, and Scott Nift is outside in the 96. Row number 3 to the inside will be the 6 of Colton Herbert, and Eddie Farnes in that 21. David Castelli will row off in that 7th spot with Aiden Forster to his outside for the final row here tonight in heat race number 4. Barney the Racing flag, we're going to give him 1 to go signal this time. Colton Zimmer will lead him to the green. As a racked and stacked in turn number 3. Kendall Tucker, a former champion of Wotel. Green flag is out. We're racing. Zimmer with the early race lead off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Kendall Tucker to the inside. They're side by side off of turn number 4. Drag race to the fly. Give it to Colton Zimmer, leading lap number 1. Tucker back to the inside off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We're 3 wide for 4th. And give it to Colton Herbert for that 4th and final transfer spot. Ooh, it's getting tasty out here. Kendall Tucker now will clear Zimmer off of turn number 4. Your top 3 starting to break away for the rest of the field. Tucker goes to the inside. He'll slide up on the exit of turn number 2. Zimmer right there in his hip pocket with Scott Niff. Colton Herbert in 4th. Brady Thompson on outside looking in. Eddie Farnes, Aiden Forrester, and David Castelli round out your field here. 6 laps to go for Kendall Tucker. Scott's Niff. Let me tell you, he's on the hip pocket in a 20 of Zimmer. Zimmer doing everything he can, stay in front of him. Eddie Farnes in 21 makes a pass on Brady Thompson. Thompson run the middle line off of turn number 4. Coming to 4 laps to go. As we look on board with Colton Zimmer, you look at 2 different lines. Zimmer ran high as Kendall Tucker ran the low line. There's Scott Niff there in that third spot. Colton Herbert looking on his inboard as they come to 2 laps to go. This race a little bit more action-packed, a lot of passing going on early stages. Coming to the white flag, 1 more to go for Kendall Tucker. Oh, Eddie Farnas takes the final transfer spot. Let's see if Colton Herbert can do anything. We're coming to the checker flag. It's going to be Kendall Tucker picking up the win for the 4th heat race. Looking at your 4th heat race results on the board. Kendall Tucker, Colton Zimmer, Scott Niff, and Colton Herbert does pick up the final transfer. Eddie Farnas, Aiden Forrester, Brady Thompson, David Castelli round out your field. Your 5th and final heat race of the night. Looks like this on the pole would be Stephen Gaines in the 07 and Evan C to his outside in the Majula C speed shot. Row number 2 to the inside is the 46 of Diesel Jones and Brent Carey in the 524. The 32 of Chase Dunow and Matthew Watts to his outside. And your 4th row inside the 84 is Russell J. Berry and Hayden Tolson in the 327. That is your starting lineup for the 5th and final heat race of the night. Lights go out, Barney shows them 1 to go signal. Green flag is in the air, we're racing. Stephen Gaines and the 33 of Evan C. C goes high. Gaines stays on the low side. Look at Diesel Jones in the 3rd spot. Side by side for the race lead as they head into turn number 3. Can Evan C clear Stephen Gaines? And at the flag stand he does. Stephen Gaines drops to that 2nd spot. Diesel Jones now goes to the top shelf off of turn number 2. Try to see if he can close in on the 07 of Stephen Gaines. Right now, Brent Carey in the 4th and final transfer spot in the 524. Hayden Tolson started dead last. He's up that 5th spot. Matthew Watts, Russell Berry. They're side by side for 6th and 7th. And Chase Dunow rounding out your field. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. The 33 running the upper line. Stephen Gaines, he enters in the middle. He will exit on the top shelf off turn number 2. Diesel Jones right there behind him. And Brent Carey, you better watch out because here comes the 327 Hayden Tolson on the top shelf off of turn number 4. Hayden Tolson trying to get a transfer spot. Started dead last in the 8th position. Diesel Jones and Stephen Gaines side by side momentarily. Evan C set the fastest lap of the race so far with a 14.849. It's C, Gaines, Jones, and Carey right now your top 4 in the transfer spot. Gaines went a little high there. That allowed the 46. Oh, he almost ramped out of the ballpark there. And that allows Hayden Tolson to pick up a transfer spot. A little beating and banging off of turn number 4. Him and Diesel Jones give Hayden Tolson down the 3rd spot. Jones back to 4th. Coming to the white flag. 1 more to go for the 33 of Evan C. Stephen Gates, Hayden Tolson, and Diesel Jones. They're in a transfer spot. The final time. Picking up the win, it's going to be Evan C. Picking up the win with Stephen Gaines, Diesel Jones, and Hayden Tolson. Rounds out your top 4. Take a look at your official results on the board. Evan C. in the 33, Stephen Gaines, Diesel Jones, Hayden Tolson, Brett Carey, Matthew Watts, Russell Berry, and Chase Dudow. Round out your field as those last 4 drivers will go to a LCQ. All right, LCQ number 1 on the pole in the 21 to be Justin Brown and Kyle Hollenbeck. Row number 2 to the inside to find 24 Brent Carey and Alexander Smith. Row number 3 be the 20 of Aiden Forrester and Kevin Brew. Caleb Durgan in 7, roll off 7th, and Russell J. Berry roll off in position number 8, your 4th row. Your 5th row will be Cody Nevin and David Castelli. And your final row, the 22 of Eli Beck. All right, the racing program going along here. Well, thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure to give us a like and a follow on Facebook. We're live on Ultimate Dirt TV every Sunday night here at Wotel. Also, we're live on the Wotel Facebook page and Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page. Pace car is in. Top 2 going to the main. Top 2 going to the main event. Green flag is out. We're racing. Justin Brown leads him off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Kyle Hollenbeck in that 3rd spot as Britt Carey. Actually, look at Brett. Looks to the inside of Justin Brown to take the lead off turn 2. But here comes Brown battling back on outside. Ooh, little 3 wide action, 4 wide action off of turn number 4. A lot of, oh, we got one upside down. Take a different look at it here, the instant replay. Ooh, he centered that tractor tire in turn number 1, and upside down he went. Taking another look at it. Little beating and banging, now we're 4 wide. Tough luck for Cody Nevin in that 11 machine. Jordan LaFon, thank you for tuning in tonight. Cody Nevin making his way back onto the racing surface into car number 11. He'll restart tailback. And it looks like Aiden Forrester also being sent to the rear. So Aiden Forrester getting charged with that caution, got sent to the rear. The 21 of Justin Brown will bring the field to the green flag. All right, lights are going out, I believe. Pace car is in. Justin Brown bringing the field to the green flag. Brick Carey is outside in the fine 24. Green flag is out. We're back to race in. Caleb Durgan gets a good start there. Durgan takes over second momentarily as you look at Brick Carey. All over the hip pocket, but you know what, Justin Brown, you better watch out because here comes Caleb Durgan to the race lead. Durgan's going to keep it down low as Brown stays up high. Ooh, Nelly. Battle for a race lead, the top two going to the main event. Durgan leading at the line there just by a nose. Off of turn number 2, Caleb Durgan now clears the 21 to Justin Brown. Brown goes to the high side. Durgan stays down low, coming to the white flag. One more lap to go. Ooh, Carey gets into the back bumper to 21 of Brown. The final time into turn number 3. Coming off of turn number 4, picking up the win, going ahead to the feature. It'll be Caleb Durgan and Justin Brown. Caleb Durgan and Justin Brown going to the main event. Brick Carey, Kyle Hollenbeck, Kevin Brew, Alexander Smith, Aiden Forrester, David Castelli, Russell Berry, Eli Beck will back up and head to the race shop. Be back next week. Here's your starting lineup for LCQ number 2. And on the pole tonight is Nicholas McDougall in the 05. And to his outside, Eddie Fardas. Row number 2 to the inside would be Christopher Bledsoe in the 413. And Nick Baum to his outside. Row number 3 be 11 and Matthew Watts and Jeremy Parker. Row number 4 be Brady Thompson and Wade Burris. Row number 5 be the 777 of Eric Hudson and Chase Dunow. Robert Overstreet rounding out your field. These drivers do get one drop week on the season. Give it up for the admins this season, Nicholas Leonard and Cody Anderson. Lights do go out. We'll go to green flag race the next time by. Eddie Fardas with some issues there. See if they get cleared up. Green flag is out. We're racing. Ooh, Nelly Farnas. Looking like a rain tree there. As caution is out on the speedway. Just realized we got Eric Hudson going off into the pit road. Justin Sick, not feeling too good tonight, not making the race here at Lucas Oil. Hopefully he'll be back with us next week. Trying to start one more time. Nicholas McDougall and Eddie Farnas on your front row. Christopher Bledsoe and Nick Bob in row number 2. Green flag is out. We're racing. Farnas going to push wide. We're 4 wide off of turn number 2 momentarily. Give Nick Baum that second spot. 3 wide into turn number 3 there. Oh, what hits the U tire? That was a 27 of Brady Thompson. Had some damage on the nose there. Hey, look at Eddie Farnas now goes to the inside of McDougall. He's going to slide him. McDougall going to cross him back underneath him. Out of turn number 4. At the line, barely Nicholas McDougall. Farnas and the 2 of Nick Baum. Baum pushes there. Farnas to his outside. Coming to 6 laps to go. McDougall leading the way. Nick Baum and Eddie Farnas. And 11 of Matthew Watts right there. Oh, McDougall and Nick Baum making a little contact off of turn number 2. Eddie Farnas goes in. Looks to the inside of the 2 of Nick Baum. Oh, Watts gets to the back of the 2. 3 wide for second. Matthew Watts now into the transfer spot. Nick Baum gets back underneath him. In turn number 1, out turn number 2. So Nicholas McDougall still lead the way. Nick Baum and Matthew Watts. Eddie Farnas and Bledsoe there, running side by side. That's for 4th and 5th on the racing surface. Nick Baum trying to hold on to a transfer spot. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 more to go for Nicholas McDougall. Baum going to pinch to Watts to the inside there, turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. They make contact. Want to see what the admins do to that. It's Matthew Watts and Nick Baum. Eddie Farnas rounds out your top 4. Now, that was some good racing. Let's take a look at your results. Nicholas McDougall, Matthew Watts, Nick Baum, Eddie Farnas, Christopher Bledsoe, and Robert Overstreet. Brady Thompson, Jeremy Parker, Wade Burris, and Eric Hudson round out your field. And they got a little bit of a warm-up. We'll be right back. right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. It's Future Race action time. Here's your starting lineup for tonight's 50-lap main event. On the pole is Logan Rumsey and Ethan Johnson. Row number 2 to the inside will be Blake Majulis and Kendall Tucker. Row number 3 to the inside will be Evan C. and Chase Barbera. Row number 4 will be Aiden Beerline and Christopher Joy. Row number 5 be Colton Zimmer and Stephen Gaines. Row number 6, Robbie Buchanan Jr. and Jackson Reitzler. Jaden Anderson roll off 13th with Scott Niff in 14th. 15th tonight be Diesel Jones in the 46 and Matthew Selby in the 46. Zach Jenkins roll off 17th with Derek Dryman in 18th. 19th tonight be Colton Herbert in the 20 of Hayden Tolson. Caleb Durgan winning LCQ the number 1 and the number 7 spot with Nicholas McDougall. Justin Brown and Matthew Watts round out your field here tonight. As the drivers get into 4 wide action. Ladies and gentlemen, season number 26, the World of Thunder National Super Late Model Tour here at Lucas Oil Speedway. United we stand, together we fall.
They answer the call. I'm standing with my flag out here at this parade. The sun shining down for Memorial Day. Veterans riding by, that sacrifice they made for freedom.
All right, the Moonshine Bandits there. Pace car is in. Who is your pick? Logan Rumsey, Ethan Johnson on the front row. Green flag is out. We're racing. Into turn number 1, Logan Rumsey leading the way with Ethan Johnson at second spot. Kendall Tucker to the outside of Johnson. Coming down turn number 4, Tucker trying to take over the second spot, but Ethan Johnson has him at the line. Blake Majulis in the 4th position. Here's the 33 of Evan Say right there in the top 5. Chase Barbera in the 6th spot. Quite a few champions in the top 10. Motel champions. 46 laps to go. Logan Rumsey lead away. Ethan Johnson, Blake Majulis, your top 3. The 00 of Kendall Tucker now ballad with the 33 of Evan C. As they come off into turn number 4, give it to Kendall Tucker as he holds on to that 4th spot. Chase Barbera running at 6th. Christopher Joy. RBJ running at 8th. There's their balance side by side there. Colton Zimmer in 9th, and Jaden Anderson rounds out your top 10. So far, some good racing coming to 44 laps to go. Trying to get everything shared out. As you back up front in single file, Logan Rumsey, Ethan Johnson, and Blake Majulis. I guess so, John. I guess so. Coming to 41 laps to go. Rumsey lead away. Ethan Johnson, last season's champion, gets in the back of Rumsey there. They have to check up. That allows Blake Majulis to close up to the tail, taking to number 11. Single file. This track pretty much locked down on the bottom. Coming to 38 laps to go. Rumsey, Johnson, Majulis. MNC, Kendall Tucker rounds out in your top 5. Go on board with Kendall Tucker. Tucker gonna swing high off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. There you see Rumsey. As they're off on the gas there, on back on it, into turn number 1. Looking a little further back, Colton Herbert, currently running in that 16th position. Looks like Derek Dryman, the only driver out of the race so far. There's Justin Brown. There's Nicholas McDougall, running in 22nd. Up front, Blake Majulis gets around Ethan Johnson. Blake Majulis is second. He's going to slide up a tad bit. That allows Johnson back underneath him. Oh, they make a little contact off of turn number 2 as now Majulis does clear Ethan Johnson. Johnson falls back to 3rd. The 33 of Evansy ripping the lip there off of turn number 2. Oh, he had to get heavy on the binders as Johnson shuts the door on to 33. Kendall Tucker running in that 5th position. Look, there's a little bit of damage to the 33, just a tad bit on the valence on the bottom of the nose there. As Ethan Johnson does get back around Evan C. Got to see, is that going to cause him some pain later on in this race? Blake Majulis, a 15-time Blue Tail champion, currently running in 2nd. As we are under caution for the 0. Of Matthew Selby. Take a look at it this way. Oh, they all slide up on him, kind of sandwich Selby there, and Matthew Selby has nowhere to go. As we take a look, you look at Diesel Jones. There's Jenkins, slides across the nose there. Ooh, tough luck for Matthew Selby in the 46. He does utilize his one fast repair of the night. We'll go back to green flag racing, be 29 laps to go. Logan Rumsey has led the first 20 laps here. Blake Majulis managed to get around Ethan Johnson. Then Johnson and the 33 of M&C made a little contact, a little damage on the left-hand side of the 33's nose. First caution coming out tonight on lap number 19. Lights are out. Logan Rumsey brings the field back to the green flag. The track has been pretty much locked down to the bottom. Oh, Nelly, oh, there you go. Blake Majulis to the inside of the 41 of Logan Rumsey. And look at the 00 of Kendall Tucker making a move to that 4th spot. And look at Chase Barbera. Barbera now into 5th. As Ethan Johnson falls back to 6th. Christopher Joy currently running a 7th. Jaden Anderson at 8th. Robbie Buchanan and Glenn Zimmer round out your top 10. Action packed all across this field here tonight. As now Evan C. put his name in the bucks trying to get the race lead. Sieg falling to 41 on the high side off a turn. Number 4 down the front straightaway. 26 laps to go. But Jules keeping it right there on the bottom as they exit turn number 2. But the highlights where it's going to be now. As the 33 to 127 race side by side. Oh, joy. They save it. And we got one around. Stephen Gaines for the second caution of the race. Let's take a look at it. Joy has to get on the binders, not getting 11 of Johnson. That got him sideways, and that just stacked and racked the pack midway and around with the 07 of Stephen Gaines. Tough luck for Stephen. Pace cars in. We'll go back to green. 24 laps to go of this 50-lap affair. The leader choosing the outside. Green flag is out. We're back to racing. Evan C. looks to the inside of 41. 41 going to have a good run off of turn number 2. Into turn number 3, Logan Rumsey. He's going to pitch the 33 down to Evan C. as they come off of turn number 4 down the front straight away. There is 6 champions in the top 6 spots. So a former Wotel National Super Late Model Touring Series champion in the top 6 positions. That's a lot to account for. A lot to say about this series. As Majul stays on the inside. And let's take a look. I believe that was going to be Matthew Watts and Nicholas McDougall. Well, I'm not sure. I see the 46. All Diesel Jones bringing out that caution. Oh, he had the door shut on him. He had the right front tire broken on that machine. front tire broke on Diesel Jones' machine. We made contact with outside front row, or outside front wall, I should say, not row. Lord have mercy. Trying to get back in the hang of things here. Gotta love it. Pace car is in. Go back to racing. It'll be 21 laps to go. Does Evan C have anything for Logan Rumsey? Green flag is out. We're back to racing. Rumsey, you've run the slider line off of turn number 2. That allows Evan C and Blake Majulis. Majulis to his inside as they push up on the exit turn number 4. Oh, contact. Blake Majulis in the infield. Contact between him and the 33. Majulis back on the racing surface, but Logan Rumsey lead the way. Evan C and Chase Barbera. Oh, the 33, he gonna push. Chase Barbera now the second. They better watch out because Colton Zimmer now cracks the top 5. Zimmer in that 4th spot, now back to 5th. Kendall Tucker looks to the inside of the 33 of Evan C. Ethan Johnson taps the back of the 00. Oh, Zimmer and Tucker leading on each other there. We got a parking lot in turn number 3. Taking a look at it. I can't tell who that one car is. Gets in the back of Christopher Joy. Checks up. And everybody else had nowhere to go. Aiden Beerline in the 13 Evolve. Justin Brown and Diesel Jones. Welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. As we're under caution with 15 laps to go, well, actually 14 at the line. Green flag is back out. We're back to racing. Look at 33, looks to the inside of the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Evan C. can't capitalize there. Logan Rumsey lead the way. Chase Barbera into 23. There's the 00 of Kendall Tucker in 4th. Chuck Colton Zimmer in 5th. Ethan Johnson in 6th. Stephen Gaines, Jane Anderson, Jackson Reitzler, Caleb Durgan round out your top 10. Ooh, Nelly off of turn number 4. 11 laps to go for Logan Rumsey. Trying to pick up where he left off in January, or the end of February. Logan Rumsey won the National Tour. He was last National Tour champion. Logan Rumsey back in February. Coming 9 laps to go. Rumsey, C, Barbera, your top 3. Then it's Kendall Tucker, Colton Zimmer. Zimmer gets in the back of Tucker, has to get on the binders there. That's going to push Tucker up on the exit turn number 4. Oh, Zimmer got loose there. Has a ride on board with Jaden Anderson. There's Chase Barbera. You look at this track as they come off of turn number 4, coming to 6 laps to go. There's Evan C. there into 33. Coming to 5 laps to go for the 41 of Logan Rumsey as he holds off the 33 of Evan C. C gets a good run off of turn number 2. We're side by side momentarily, but Rumsey run outside line, has that run. Oh, we got one, a caution out. And that's going to be, I believe, trying to see here. It's not that 11. Ethan Johnson. Head on to the wall there. This track is really slick. Definitely have to let off a little bit there. Right now, Justin Brown, Hayden Tolson, Derek Drummond, Nicholas McDougall are all out of the race. It'll be a single file restart, nose to tail. You're watching World Thunder National Super Late Model Tour, night number 1 here at Lucas Oil, live on Ultimate Dirt TV. You can watch us on Ultimate Dirt TV all season long. "42 Super Late Models signed in here tonight, and we got 24 of the best. The start of the feature race. Pace car is in. We're fixing to go back to green flag racing. Logan Rumsey, Evan C., Chase Barbera. Jaden Anderson in the 4th spot. Then you got Jackson Reitzler in 5th. But right now, Logan Rumsey lead away, coming to 3 laps to go. Does Evan C. have anything for him? Evan C. to 33, digging it low there. Will we see a bump and run as they come off of turn number 4? 2 laps to go for the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Makes a mistake. That's going to allow the 33 to the inside. Pulls up alongside him into turn number 3. They will push up on the exit turn number 4, coming to the white flag at the line, give it to Evan C. into turn number 1 for the final time. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Evan C. takes the lead on the last lap. Into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, Rumsey. Does he have anything for him? No, he doesn't. Evan C. picks up opening night with Logan Rumsey and Chase Barbera, your top 3. What a race at the end as Evan C. picks up the win. Logan Rumsey in 2nd, Chase Barbera 3rd, Jaden M. Anderson in 4th, Jackson Reitzler, Stephen Gates, Caleb Durgan, Colton Herbert, Blake Majolis. After that incident, comes home in 9th with Zach Jenkins. It rounds out your top 10. Colton Zimmer in 11th, Ethan Johnson, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Scott Niff, and Diesel Jones in 15th. 16th tonight be Aiden Beerline, Matthew Selby in 17th. 18th be Christopher Joy. Kendall Tucker come home in 19th. 20th will be Hayden Tolson. 21st be Matthew Watts, Nicholas McDougall, Justin Brown, and Derek Drummond. Round out your 24-car field here tonight. And we'll be right back after these commercials with post-race interviews. All right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. We have your race winner, Evan C. Congratulations on that win. Let me tell you, that was a hard-fought race, all race long.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't think we'd have a shot in there, but I think we had a little bit of left front damage from early on in the race, and I felt like I was hurting us just a little bit on a long run, but we was taking off great on the restarts, and just kind of found a line on the bottom that worked for me, towards the end of the race there, and I didn't really set up for a bottom, but it was seeming working really good, and I don't know if Logan could tell what line I was running or not. He didn't really seem to know really run that in 3 and 4, and we was just really getting a good run up on him and was able to get next to him, and like he tried to move down there and just couldn't get low enough, and was able to slide under him and keep our momentum up there for that final lap, and somehow pull off the win there.
Definitely a good start to season number 26. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Just gotta thank everybody at CFM Esports, Magility Speed Shop, Sweet Victory Apparel, ShopFurry22.com, VLR, Tattoo Defense, Captain Morgan, and just thank everybody who helps put on this league for us, and everybody helps put on the broadcast, and you, Steve, and looking forward to these next 6 races. A lot of good tracks on the schedule, so I'm sure they're gonna be fun.
Definitely. Congratulations, Evan. We'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you.
That's Evan C. picking up tonight's win as we talk to our second place driver. Maybe in just a second. There we go. Logan Rumsey, you led it in the last lap. Tell us about it. How it happened?
Yeah, we were pretty good in the feature, I guess. Maybe not as good as Evan, but the track just kind of got a little one lane there at the end. I was just, with all those cautions and stuff, I was just on defense the whole time. Couldn't really run the line I wanted to really pull ahead. If I had the speed to pull away, couldn't really even try it. So I was just trying to hold Evan off the whole race, basically, and just ended up kind of messing up a little bit out of 4. Should have held it a little bit lower on the track and just let him by right there at the end. But we were good. It was just a bad deal there. Just kind of left the door open for him.
Well, not a bad way to start off the season. You ended the last national championship season as the points leader back in early March, late February, early March. So basically, you're back in the stomping grounds again. To to hopefully seek another back-to-back championships with the national tour.
Yeah, you know, when you're running a point series, you know, you just gotta second, it'll work, you know. So we'll take it, go to next week, and see if we can beat Evan next time.
All right, that's Logan. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors.
Yes, everyone out of Alpha Industries, Chase Barbara, JD Brown. We were pretty dialed in there, and you for putting up the league and broadcasting and everything. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Logan Rumsey coming home in second place tonight. All right, coming home in third position in car number 23, Chase Barber. Congratulations on your third place run. And I gotta say, that top 5, top 10, actually, y'all seem jam-packed all night long.
Yeah, it was a pretty good racetrack. I'm happy they didn't reset. You know, it was pretty wide, and I feel like it moved around a good bit. You know, those guys I think got a little different tire than I did, and I feel like I could work the top, especially in 3 and 4, a lot better than they could. But the longer the race went on, it just started getting thin up there, and the bottom really started coming in there. I think their tire just fired off way better, and you know, Evan got the win. You know, he was really plugging it down there the whole race. I didn't know if it would come to him, and it finally just did.
You know what's funny? You know, I'm going to do the broadcast all season long, and I told Nick to reset the track after the last LCQ, and that didn't happen. But you know what? He told me I had to trust his feeling, trust his gut. That's something we have done with the admins here this year. So basically, you're telling me Nick did a good job on that call then, right?
Yeah, I think the track was pretty good. I had fun. I think it was pretty wide racing. You know, there were a couple incidents, but you know, it wasn't really a caution fest. And I feel like there's a lot more maneuverability. Like it might be kind of one groove here and there, but you can move around throughout the race. Like, you know, because the top's falling off and all these other lines are getting better. So you know, I think it was a really good racetrack.
Definitely, indeed. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you tonight.
I'd like to thank Chris Sullins Racing, Sullins Transport, big sponsor, big help. Gage Stevens Designs, Alpha Industries, everybody over there, Logan Rumsey, everybody that helps me out. I couldn't do it without them. And you guys for putting on the series and everything and giving us something to race.
Well, as a former champion of the national tour, you know, the top 3 isn't a bad way to end up tonight.
No, especially with those 2 in front of you. You know, they've been on their game lately, and you know, I've been struggling a little bit more lately than usual, so it feels good to run third, and hopefully we can, you know, keep bringing it back and get good at the right time for this series here.
Definitely. Congratulations, Chase.
Thank you, bud.
That's Chase Barber coming home in that third spot. Next week, make sure I got this right. So next week, we will be at the dirt track of Charlotte for round number 2. As the drivers who didn't make it tonight, or any driver that's racing, has one drop week on the season. Some drivers are choosing to use opening night as their drop week. And we might gain some next week. I know Justin was sick tonight, so he couldn't make the show. We got a couple of others that couldn't make the show, but they have registered for the season. But congratulations goes out to Evan C. picking up the win on opening night. Logan Rumsey, Chase Barbera, Jaden M. Anderson, and Jackson Reisler rounds out your top 5 here at the Dirt Track Charlotte. That's next week here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Steve Milno. Thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see you next time.